Hey Nicholas, thanks a ton for joining me and having this conversation. Really appreciate the time taken out. Uh, Nicholas, let's begin. Please introduce yourself.
So thank you for having me, Aubrey. So yes, I'm Nicholas. I'm a filmmaker, cinematographer, editor, and I hail from Chennai. A small few projects I've done is the Anglos in the Wind produced Calcutta, I'm sorry, film, and the Eyes of Madras documentary on YouTube, which is a different localities within Chennai. So that's a few work of mine. Yeah,
You've done all that, right? So,
yeah, I've
first of
done.
all, congratulations on Calcutta. I'm sorry. Awesome
Thank you.
work. Tell me about
Thank
your
you.
experience on the film. What were you doing? What was the whole thing on it? How was it?
Uh, See, you say you're a writer and you want to write and you want to get your first book published. So the same feeling was like that, because I want to make a movie. I want to be a cinematographer. First I wanted to be an editor, and then I want to become a cinematographer. So when this idea was pitched, and then when it took off, and when I saw the output on screen, it was really magical and surreal, because my name was there on screen, cinematographer and editor Nicholas Moses. So I think that was one of the best moments of my life, I can say. It was surreal, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
how was it? Because I think when I was in the Indian Indian, you're seeing your stuff there, you're like, oh my God, wow. I mean, it must be
Yeah.
really thing. So, what was the things you thought immediately after the show? Like, what's going to happen? What am I going to do? What was the thoughts that going through your head?
Okay. So I don't know if there's a movie called The Hitchcock. So it's a life story about Alfred Hitchcock, and there's a particular scene where Hitchcock stands outside the theater and listens to the screening of Psycho, the famous psycho killer film. So he waits and for the screams of the audience, whether they hear it or not, to know that if the movie is a success. So that's what I was enacting in the preview theater when it was released, and it was nice to see people coming out and with the tissues in the hand, teary-eyed, and saying that they empathize with the character. And yeah, that was really nice. That's what I loved, and that's what
Okay,
I did. I was not
now
watching the
be
movie because I
honest.
watched it on the table for a million times.
Now be honest. Your favorite character in the film.
My favorite character in the
And no
film.
politics.
Okay. My favorite character in the film will be Colonel. I think that character really, I really love Colonel.
The Colonel character.
Yeah, the
Now,
Colonel
I
character.
haven't watched the film per se, right? I have
Okay.
seen little parts of it in the trailer and I really enjoyed it. And there's a lot of
Okay.
discussions on this, right? And
Hmm.
we are hoping to, I hope, Harry, we bring it to the big stage because this really deserves, a
Yeah,
really beautiful audience. And I promise you're going to work
true.
on that and something's going to happen. Now,
Yeah.
Nicholas, any projects in the pipeline or it's very hush hush?
Uh, right now, actually, it is hush hush. So until the project is signed on in black and white, I don't think so. Anything can be revealed. But I've been doing some work for YouTube channels, some sketches, some music videos, some few documentaries based on the regional Tamil audience.
Could you share that? Could you share some of the work with us?
No, that hasn't released yet, so that's the reason.
Anglo-Indian centric films?
Uh, I've There were a few discussions have been there, but looking forward to working a few Anglo-Indian film projects with the very known director. Might be the same director which Calcutta, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, okay. Next time I promise you, I'm going to be in that. I'm so now just coming back
Okay.
to the community at large, like and as an Anglo-Indian, your experiences with the community, your the amazing stuff with the community, the problems with the community. Tell us.
Okay. So I think the main I think there might be two reasons which I can circle out. Is one is visibility, because here in India, as you know, that the reservations were taken down and they said there were not much Anglo-Indians. So I think visibility is one which we need to work on. And example, platform like yours can be a good PR team for us to push the community forward, not only in India but globally also as well. And second is, I think, accountability. Accountability, I say, it should be a person's individuality. I mean, it should be an individual person's working, because you might say the community hasn't done anything for me, or I don't want to do anything. What are those guys doing? Pointing to any Anglo-Indian, what to say, commun what to say, workspace. But what have you done? Have you stepped out of your comfort zone, and have you put on, what to say, steps to do something and putting the community flag high? So it's accountability. You also have to be accountable for what's been done and what's not been done also as well. I think that's the two main reasons which need to be worked on.
So the next question will follow this is, what has your peers usually said about the community? What is, you're on the ground, you talk to a lot of Anglo Indians as well, right? On the ground. What
Yeah.
are their views about the community? How do they see it?
You're talking about the Anglo-Indian peers or my non-Anglo-Indian peers? I can give you both the.
Both. Give me both.
Okay, first I will tell you my non-Anglo-Indian peers. So I made sure that my friends attended a ball, attended the Easter function at home. They are very close at home. So friends like family, and they just love the community. They've been for a few weddings, who's been close friends of mine, Anglo-Indians, and yeah, they just love the community. They like how, what to say, uh, outspoken we are. So we are not reserved. So when we say hi, and it's not just hi, how are you back? It's hi, and it's with full love, and what to say, it's beautiful. So that's, they really love the community, and they like. I wish I was an Anglo-Indian. That's what their thoughts were. Within the community, the peers, not so much though, because I did not study in an Anglo-Indian school. That's one of the reasons. But I made a few friends in church as we go. Their view of the community is very, what do you say? It's just normal. We have a we have the association meeting. We have the dance. We have the Easter get together, or whatever community meeting we have. It's just a normal day for them. That's it.
So what all happens after those meetings? I mean, what on ground work is done?
Years
The
or
community, do you, after your meetings, networking, business talk, roundtables, anything such as that?
no, I will say nothing of that. Uh, because this is basically going to be, it's a social gathering, and you rarely find someone who is working in your specific line. And whereas me, there's very less Anglo-Indians working in film. Uh, but I think it's very less. It's not much. When we come for a gathering, it's mostly enjoyment, party, dance floor. That's it.
Very less Anglo Indians that you know of. Trust me when I say this, you'll be shocked at the
No,
number of Anglo Indians. And I'll give you
no,
an
no. I do.
example.
No, I do know the community here. I mean, a few
Right.
Anglo-Indians who work in film in Chennai, but I haven't met them yet. I haven't had a
Yes.
conversation.
So
Yeah,
that is
I
what
know.
that is what
Yeah, the editor.
that is what we want to do. That is what we are coming in to actually bridge that and get that. And,
Lovely.
and I keep telling the story of when we had gone to Cochin. So there was this lady sitting in front of us, right? And
Okay.
I asked her, your name, and she told me to Shelly King. And like, okay. And then you Google her, and she's like a big actress in the UK. Okay.
Yes.
She was like in so I had no idea. And I was like, okay, wow, this is incredible. Like this is the community. So many things can happen. Now, the question I want to ask is, what can you do for gain in a way, counseling, helping kids get into cinematography or monitoring or motivating, etc. for us, or if you do come onto the platform, to help? And what can Gain do for you?
Um, See, one thing is getting people into film is it's very tough because you see you need to have a special stubbornness to be in film.
Hmm.
You're gonna have family pressure. That's the only one thing. And if you're the only son, you're going to have very much pressure from the family saying that you need to go to a steady 9 to 5 and earn, and you have to keep the family running. And then you have social responsibilities like getting married and etc. etc. You need a certain stubbornness to be in film, I think, or irrespective of any creative work. That's what I feel. Yeah. And
Okay.
what I can do for Gain is we can make the same conversation what we are having more global. We can shoot it. We can shoot better good podcasts. Podcasts are a thing now, and we do visual podcast. We can edit and make sure that we have a YouTube channel. We run it and push things. I think globally because we have YouTube. YouTube is a very very great thing. We have Spotify. We have Audible. So all the podcasts, the audio podcast, the video podcast can be going. And then like how we did documentaries, the Anglo-Indians of Madras. Why don't we think Anglo-Indians of Calcutta, the Anglo-Indians of Bombay, the Anglo-Indians of Australia, the Anglo-Indians of Pakistan,
Okay.
something like
So
yeah.
basically and Gain would want to help in kind of, yeah, and how can Gain help you do this?
I think one is sending the message across. There's this guy called Nicholas Moses, and he is a cinematographer and filmmaker from Chennai. So if there's any work anywhere, please contact him. One, and two is more visibility. That's the only thing which a person needs, not nothing more. See, so once you're visible, right, and they know that you exist in one part of India or the earth, I think that's the best thing. Until you're visible, that's what comes to my first point: visibility.
So basically, you would want us to put your stuff out there to show the world what you have done, what you're capable of doing. You're going to definitely, obviously, help us in all that, right? I
Yeah,
can, right? Because we have a lot of people who would be coming out and I have this show, that show. Because to be very honest with you, one of the long-term goals is to have, our own Anglo-Indian shows like, or, OTT platforms, our films there, right? And kind of
yeah,
show what our community is capable when it on the big screen on this. At the same time, there are a lot of shows that we can actually do when it comes to, come on, uh, fun, the Anglo-Indian kind of way of stuff of doing it. Come on, man, what you doing, man? Bringing it that way. A lot of fun. I mean, it doesn't have to just
yeah.
stereotype in that way, but
True,
it's
true,
it's
true.
very stories that you can do, fun stuff that you can do. So can I take it that you're on board?
Yes,
See, Gain
I
already is
think
working.
thumbs up.
Thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate the time, right?
No problem. Yeah.
We're going to make sure things work out and move in a direction that it should, right? And
Yeah.
looking forward to a project with you
Yes. Soon.
soon. Thanks,
Definitely.
Nicholas.